It's almost there. Okay. So,
Hi.
hi. Hi, Vitor. Oh, Bruno. Sorry. Hi, Bruno. So, Bruno, did you receive in your chat the questions?
Yes.
Good. So I think we can start our conversation. So let me introduce myself. I am Nicola Souza. I am 17 years old. I've been studying English since 2020. My English isn't so fluent, so because of that, I am here training with you guys. I am a student. I want so much passing, like, I want so much to be a doctor. So it's a hard process, and I've been studying and like, let me see more. My favorite color is orange. I have two cats. And yeah, that's a part of my life. What about you, Brun?
I'm designer, but in the past I was a physical education teacher, and I decided to make my career transition 3 years ago, and uh, I'm very satisfied, realize it uh, today. And my favorite color depend of the day, depend of the moment. I have I have no favorite color, but I I have a little passion for green, the
Mhm.
attraction for green. So if I have to choose a favorite color, it's green. So I have 4 dogs. So uh, I like to run, to play video games. I like to read romances, and I really like to play a role play game, board game, role play game. So it's me.
So good, really good. And I'm like that. Like I am like the same thing of you. Like it depends of the day. Like my favorite color sometimes can be blue, sometimes can be, I don't know, orange. My favorite color is orange, but sometimes I see like, I don't know, green, and I'm like, wow, it's a good color, right? What about you, Larissa?
Hello, guys. So I'm Larissa. I'm 25 years old. I'm an architect. I work with landscaping. I have 2 cats. I live in Rio with my fiance. And my favorite color, I don't know if I have one, but I like blue. I think it's blue. Could be blue.
Great. What about you, Fernanda?
I'm Fernanda. I live in São Paulo with my mom. I work as a financial analyst. I have 3 dogs, and I like to learn new languages, have a time with my family, and I guess my favorite color is purple. That's it.
Right. Vito. Vito, are you listening? Vito? So I hope he can come back.
Are you
So
hearing me?
yeah, he do.
I don't have the questions.
Okay. So Vito, can you introduce yourself? Like I'm gonna put again the questions on the chat, okay? But through that
Okay.
you can introduce yourself.
So I'm Victor, I'm 30 years old, and Sunday it will be my birthday. I will complete 31. And
Congratulations.
thank you. I'm married. I have a stepdaughter, a teenager stepdaughter, and I have 2 dogs. And I work as a maintenance technician in a company near my house, and I really enjoy to study languages. That's it.
Good. Guys, I think we can introduce the question. Vito, do you want to read the second question?
Of course. Have you asked yourself, how are you today? So today I didn't do this. And to be honest, today I'm feeling amazing because I will be in vacation, and next week I will travel a little bit. Tomorrow I will travel, and I hope I can enjoy it, to have some fun.
Yeah, I totally agree with you because vacation, like getting vacation, it's really good because we can focus more on ourselves. What about you, Bruno?
I'm normal today. Not extremely happy, not sad, normal.
So it's really good for ourselves, like as daily, like about ourselves and that, it's a question of self-care. What about you, Larissa?
Today, I especially felt tired about my job, but not physical. I think it's more mental. And I've been thinking about change the area in architecture because now I'm working with landscaping, and now I think I would like to try the scenography because I love the scenarios of TV shows, soap operas, and the house of Big Brother Brazil. I love this area. I've been thinking about that.
I suppose you are a creative person, right?
Sorry, I don't understand.
I suppose you are a creative person, a creative girl.
Tricky person.
No, one
Creative.
creative.
Oh, creative. Yes, I think so.
What about you, Fernanda?
Today I'm feeling a little bit tired. I had a lot of things to do at work, and also when it's Friday, we feel normally I feel a little bit more lazy to do the things. So that's it.
Yes, I am lazy either. Like it's Friday. I think most of people when the Friday came, they say like, "Woohoo! It's Friday. It's time to to yeah, like to get time to ourselves." Fernanda, do you want to read another question?
Yes. What kind of actions you can do to get a good health and well-being? I think you can try to do things that you like, as read a book or watch a series or just sleep when you feel tired. And also it's important to sleep a minimum of hours during the each day of the week. And that's it, I think. Little things we can do to have a better health. That's it. I choose other one to answer.
Yeah.
Okay. And for you, Bruno.
I what I can do to get a good health and well-being. So I like to go to the beach and to walk in the sands. it's really relaxing. So here in Ceará, we have a lot of little uh, we have a lot of sea and sand. So uh, it's one it's one of the things that I like to do to physical and mental health. I walk in the sands on the beach, and I like to draw too. So uh, when I'm boring, or I usually try to do some illustrations and make something new, uh, is- and it's it. So it's good for my mental health and my well-being.
Good. Congratulations for your skill to draw. I really appreciate people who draw. Like you like to do drawings, colorful drawings, or just drawings like more about black, white, you know?
So sorry, could you repeat?
I really appreciate people who draw. Like I have this habit too. Bruno, choose someone to answer this question.
So who was talking before me? Was Fernanda. So I will pass to Larissa.
I try to eat health food, not all the time, but I try to eat more greens and vegetables, you know. And I like to go to the beach and, like Bruno said, walk on the sand and feel the sun on my skin. You know, I think it's a great therapy. It's a kind of therapy, and I like to do nothing. You know, just lay in my bed and look at this sailing. You know, and I think it's great. You have some hobbies. You know, not related to your job, just to relax or fun.
Yes, I like people say, "Oh, when you do nothing, you are turning like this." I don't know what say that, but like alguma coisa, sei lá o que, potato. I don't know. Like people who are really who do nothing, like nothing at all. But sometimes do nothing, it's good for us, you know, like to our mental healthy. It's good, you know. What about you, Vitor?
So the first thing I could do to have good health is stop smoking, and I really enjoy to eat well and to do my joggings, but I have this bad behavior because I started when I was a teenager, and I'm trying to stop to smoke, to quit smoke. But I think here in my city we are um, always in the nature because we have a forest here, and I like to go there and have some trips, no, not trips, trails, and go to the forest and watch the animals. This is very good to my well-being. I think that's it.
Yes, like for me, I used to pass my time with my cats. You know, you say that you and your family used to see like used to go to the square to get a trip to see animals. For me, I used to be with my cats. I like sometimes I play my guitar, sometimes I watch some series, sometimes I like to get therapy because like I talk about my life and I reflect about everything that I made about my week. And what more? I like to draw either as Bruno. And yeah, usually that's that kind of thing that I used to do when I have a time free. And yeah, that's it. So the another question is, do you think that is important talk about mental health? Why? What do you think, Fernanda?
Um, I think it's important to talk about it because it's something that is in our daily lives, and also we feel tired for a lot of things like as work. Also, it's difficult sometimes to handle with some people, and also we always have a lot of things to do. So our mental health sometimes is not good, and it affects a lot of aspects in our lives. So we feel tired, and also we can not be kind sometimes with people because we don't feel well with ourselves. So that's why it's important to have a good mental health and also talk about it. That's it.
Yes, you have a point. Say, choose someone, please.
Yes. And for you, Larissa.
Yes, I think it's really important. And now I think it's more common see this discussion in our society, in our family. Family, not too much, but in our with our friends, and I think it's very important, and it's not about a disease or a problem, you just I don't know, you just need to how to deal with your questions, with your days, I think it's very important. And for you, Bruno?
I agree with you too. It is very important to talk about mental health. And uh, it's we are in the times where we have a lot of disorders and involving our mental health, and some people are are staying are staying I don't know how to say doente. Have
Sick?
yes, sick. Oh. Too many people are staying sick with high demands of jobs, and people stay very tired and involved disorders like burnout, depression, and too many others because of the many times relation by their occupation, but are the main factors who who could affect us, and it's very important to talk about it.
Yes, it's very important. What do you think, Victor?
So I agree with both of you. And I think it's very important, but it's necessary to find a professional because we can talk and talk to the wrong person sometimes. And then when we feel if we are feeling weak in this sort of health, we need to find a professional because it is so important to feel better when we are passing through hard times. That's it.
Yes. So I think that is really important to talk about mental health because in our society we have yet prejudices about this term because people think that, oh, I don't have depression, I'm not sick. Like I don't if you have, for example, anxiety, but you don't accept that you have anxiety, you know, you feel like you look like, oh, I'm not sick, I'm good. But I think people have to put in mind that okay, it can produce you later, you need to get therapy, you need to speak up about why you're feeling. If you don't speak up, you can explode inside you, like it's it can be more harder than ever later. So it's really important to talk about mental health and broke this kind of prejudice that block us to recognize what is mental health. And mental health is more about ourselves, is about self-care. That's what I think. Bruno, are you listening?
Yes, I'm
Can you read the question 4? Yo, 5 actually.
okay. Have you ever seen the SDG, good health and well-being? Is it precious to do it? SDG, what is this?
Is actually sustainable development goal, but actually the goal is good health and well-being.
Okay.
Good health and well-being is actually a goal to improve the health system in the world, you know?
Yes.
So yeah, that's basically what this question is for.
So, and
Take your
I
time.
uh, the goal what you talk it's about uh, uh, international international health and the objectives of the United States,
Yeah,
SDG.
yeah, is good. Yeah. Goals goals actually are global goals focused on healthy, like healthy area, for example, hospitais, postos de saúde, sistema de saúde no mundo todo.
Understand?
Yeah.
So I saw some projects, uh, uh, relation some projects in the big cities, but I I dis- I don't see it. What I don't see the investment, the infrastructure in healthy and inside the country. Uh, and I think it still is not equal to people who live in the big cities and to people to live inside the country. So, and you have to, you have how, you, 1 minute, I have to formulate the sentence.
Okay. So you can do it this way. You can pass
Yeah,
this
so,
your
yes.
turn to another person, and after you can came back and talk.
Okay, it's
Just
okay.
just just someone.
Fernanda.
Okay. Uh, yes, I think it's important. This I don't know about this good health and well-being because Sometimes we really need to be well, have a good health to work well, or also have a good relation with other people. So it's really important, this thing about good health and well-being. Now I pass to Bruno.
You can pass to Bruno or you can pass to Victor. Bruno, do you have any answer in mind, any vision?
So I think now I have.
Yeah, you can talk.
You clear my mind. So it's important. I just want to say, yes, I have. No, it's when you make objectives to target, so you have to improve our health system and make the welfare of healthy of the people better. I think it's it.
Good. What about you, Victor?
So I have never seen the SDG Good Health and Well-being, but I think it's very precious to the world, all of the projects related to health, because some regions are struggling with this. And as Bruno said, in big cities is different from the countryside. And we have a lot of great countries and passing through hard times with their health systems. And I think it's a very good project to accomplish. That's it.
Yeah, Victor, you say that. Bruno, you say that. Is basically what you guys say. Like, for example, here in Brazil, we have SUS, and we're gonna debate about SUS because it's really precious to us. It's actually a health system totally free. Like everyone has access to SUS, actually of SUS. But like if we see in a global way, we can see that this SDG, this goal, isn't so, how can I say that, proportional? I don't know very well because if you, for example, see the system of health system of United States, you can see that everything. For example, if you broke your arm, you pay like so much money because of that, you know. So we don't have that, you know. It's free, like it's a right. You are a citizen, you know. You are a citizen. You have this right. You have the right to get access of health. You know, that's what basically this group proposed to us. So the next question is about SUS. Is basically about SUS. How do you think about the Brazilian health before SUS? What do you think, Bruno?
Was very difficult before SUS. So SUS is in my heart today because too many people stay alive today because of the SUS. Before SUS, we had too many children dying of diarrhea.
Mm-hmm.
And it was as we just need nutrition and a simple prevention treatment to save children of diarrhea, and
Yes.
SUS could save many peoples of in the entire country, entire Brazil,
Yeah.
of simple things that demands a complex strategies and high qualified professionals. So SUS is the Brazilian hero today.
Yes.
Brazil can't live without SUS. Brazil will implode without SUS.
Yes. You have a point, Bruno. You have a point, man. What about you, Victor?
So I think the Brazilian health before SUS was related to some families that had doctors to take care of their families and the neighbors. I don't have any idea, to be honest. I only know myself with SUS. And I think it's so important to our society, as Bruno said, and it requires a lot of investments and qualified people. And when I was younger, I received a really good help by SUS, and that's so important for me and my history. That's it.
Yes. And what about you, Fernanda?
I agree with the guys. I think it maybe probably was more difficult to have access to a doctor if you didn't have money enough. I'm 24, so I didn't got the time that there was not SUS here, but I can imagine that it was really difficult for the ones that were with less money to have access with a good health or a good doctor or something like that. That's it.
Yes. Yes. Guys, the question night, it's really interesting, is in which way SUS have helped you so far? Bruno, SUS have helped you in like in any way?
Oh, yes. Oh, help me a lot with vaccine. we we are we are survivors in 2020.
Yes.
And we survive because of SUS.
Yeah,
They
totally.
fight for us during the pandemic world, and SUS had an important um papel importante.
Important role.
Important role in our lives in the last 2 years, 3 years. So
Yes.
I think was it.
Okay. And what about you, Fernanda? In which way SUS have helped you?
I think related to some medicines and also about the normally with medicines or something, or when I was bad about some disease and had to go there and got a I don't know, a consult or something like that. So for me, in this kind of situations.
Vito?
So I have a really good history about SUS. When I was, I don't know, I think 18 years old, I was bitten by a spider, and my arm was so bad, and the SUS did all the professionals of the SUS and did all the work to receive the, I don't know the name of, it's like a vaccine to recover my arm, And because of this work, nowadays I have my army here because it was asked to my family if I couldn't recover myself, they will cut my arm, and the SUS did all the work to my arms stay here. That's it.
Yes, this is really for me wasn't the same thing, but it like was about that because in one almost 1 year ago I need to pass to a surgic process in my noise because I wasn't breathe at all, and I needed to pass for this kind of surgery. I don't know if I'm saying right, whatever, but like that thing was just possible because I had sus. And I know that we are here, guys, because we are survival. We survive because of sus. We need to be thankful of sus. That's what I think either. So I have a particular question to you guys to make you guys reflect. Do you think that sus need to improve? Are you guys understanding me?
Improver.
Yeah. Do you guys think that SUS system need to improve it? Need to improve?
Oh yeah. Improve.
Why? What do you think, Bruno?
Need to improve it. You say turn it better. That's
Yeah.
it. Yes, because SUS is perfect, is nice, but we need more and more SUS for all the world. So I think the SUS he started with idea that is universal, né?
Mm-hmm.
Universal health system. So to be universal, it had to achieve to give healthy treatment for all the people in all the places. In SUS actually is really good, save a lot of people, but it will still need improves to achieve their objectives of the institution. I think is it.
Yes. Totally agree. And what about you, Fernanda?
I agree with Bruno. I think maybe it need more doctors and also maybe more hospitals. Here in São Paulo, I know that we have a lot, but that there is also a lot of people that need this service. So in my opinion, this two improvements. That's it.
Yeah. What about you, Vito? What do you think about this question?
So I think it's necessary always improvement in all of our institutions, and I think it's working in a good way because when I have problems, I always receive good treatment. But I think it's always something to improve, and as Bruno said, if it is universal, it needs to achieve all of the place.
Yes.
And I think it's a good way to think because we have a huge country, and some places doesn't have this sort of service, and it's so important to to improve the area of attendance. That's it.
Yeah, I totally agree with you all guys, because like I made this question because I could realize it here in my city, not today, but like a few years ago. We were facing a bad situation about SUS because like we didn't have many doctors, and has a small isn't actually throughout the COVID-19 pandemic was actually a small pandemic that had here in my state, and like people were really sick, and here in my city we didn't have doctors throughout this system. It was really that made me really sad because so it's rich, like we have a great like a great results, but unfortunately these results isn't turned apart correctly, you know. And that's what makes some place of Brazil don't have much doctors and like SUS investments than others, you know. That's what I think. Guys, our conversation is almost finishing. I put in the chat a link that you guys can give your feedback. And I hope see you guys next week, because like next Friday we have another conversation. I'm planning the questions. I hope surprise you guys with the questions that I made. And so yeah, that's it. Thank you all for being here, to get a time here in this call, talking not only with me, but also with each other, you know, share our visions, learning about the theme. Yeah, that's it, guys. It was a pleasure to talk with you.
It was a pleasure. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye. See you later, guys.